Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Diamond, your favorite social media manager, giving business owners tips on how to successfully use influencer marketing to build their brand. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you several tips on how to use influencers for your next product launch. So I don't know about you guys, but I think that the holiday season is the perfect time to introduce or launch a new product. And here's why. So think about it like this. The holiday season is definitely a time of gift giving and reflecting on the past year, looking back at your accomplishments and failures, and then preparing for the new year, right? So in this time, a lot of people are going to be, one, buying gifts for Christmas and other holidays that people celebrate, and two, they're going to be looking for things for themselves because they're going into a new year and they're wanting to reinvent themselves, you know, new year, new me. And so this time is a great time of year to introduce a new product. So the first way that you can use influencers for your next product launch is by using them in the pre-production phase. That's a tongue twister, but it's really simple. So you're really just using an influencer who has expertise in a certain industry that you're in, and you're using them to put some credibility behind your product. Now, this one is good for products that are promising a certain ending result. So let's say that you're a skincare brand and you're coming out with a new product that decreases the appearance of dark marks. I feel like everybody has dark marks, you know? Everybody's looking for something to reduce the appearance of their dark marks. And there's a lot of brands that say they have a product that does this, right? So what you're trying to do with using an influencer in the pre-production phase is you're trying to put some credibility behind your product. You're trying to differentiate it from all the other products on the market that are saying, oh, this one's gonna reduce your dark marks. No, this one's gonna reduce your dark marks. You're setting yours apart by taking your product and having it tested by somebody who's an authority figure in your industry. That really sets yours apart and puts some credibility behind it. So the process for this is really simple. You want to, of course, pick your expert influencer, and then you want to ask them some questions to make sure that your product is solving all their needs. Questions like, what do they look for in a product like this? Why don't they like other products that are similar to this? You know, if your product is priced at a higher price point, then you may want to ask them, does this product have qualities that make it acceptable to be priced at this point? You want to ask as many questions as you can in this phase because you want to make sure that you're really hitting all the marks and that you only have to tweak things a little bit. You really want to get all your research and development done in this phase. Step is that you send them a sample, and you want to do this well in advance of your product launch. You don't want to be sending them a sample a week before your product launches because you want them to use it. You want them to test it out and tell you, you know, is it truly living up to all the things that you said it's going to do? And the third step is that you want to get your feedback from them. Okay, you want the influencer to tell you, maybe the consistency isn't right. Maybe the smell is just a little off, you know? Or maybe it reduced the dark marks, but just not in the time that you said it would. So it took a little bit longer. You may want to update that on your instructions on the box, right? It is so crucial, guys, to get as much feedback as you can from the influencer versus getting it from your customer. So think about it like this. Would you rather the influencer who's behind the scenes telling you that your product maybe doesn't smell the best, or maybe it took longer to give the desired results? Would you rather have your customer who's paying for this product, who may leave a review on your website saying that this product's consistency is not good and it took much longer than it said it would to reduce the appearance of your dark marks, you know? It's so important that you have all these kinks and kind of flaws ironed out before in the pre-production phase, so that when you bring it to your customers only get a good experience with it, you know? So the second way that you can use influencers for your next product launch is with a collaboration product. So this one is really good for when you want to hype up your product. You want to give some anticipation around your product. You want people to be sitting by their phone, their laptop, wherever they can buy your product on the day that it drops. They're there. They're waiting for you to drop this product. I want you to think about it like this. Like, you know how Rihanna has not given us an album in 17 years? So you know that if And when our good sis drops an album, the streaming views and plays on that album are going to be out of this world because everybody is waiting for it. We are anticipating it. The moment she says that it's dropped, the internet will crash because everybody is trying to get a hold of it, right? But all seriousness, a collaboration product is when you collaborate with an influencer on a product and you let them, you know, insert their sauce into the product. They put their little own flavor on it, okay? You really want them to inject their style and their creativity into developing this product. And this is good for brands who are in a competitive market, right? So just like in the first way with the pre-production phase, you're using an influencer to differentiate your product from the rest, right? But in the first one, you're using their expertise, their credibility, their knowledge. In this one, you're using them. You're using their sauce, their flavor. You're using whatever makes them different for this collaboration. Example, if you remember the Jackie Aina and Anastasia Beverly Hill eyeshadow palette collaboration, right? That was huge, and let me tell you why. It was because it was catered to women of darker skin tones, right? Darker complexions. And so like, yeah, sure, there were other eyeshadow palettes at the time, but this one really got the hype and really sold out a lot because one, it was Aunt Jackie who collaborated with them, and two, she used whatever makes her different, her sauce, you know, being a darker woman of color. She made something for women in her target audience. And so it really attracted the people who love Anastasia Beverly Hill and the people who love Jackie, and really brought them together and really made the collaboration successful. Okay, and the next way that you can use influencers for your next product launch is one that we all know and love. It's by promoting your product, right? So this one is good when you want to reach a large audience, right? This one is good for using nano or micro influencers because you can use a lot of them, like 3 to 5 nano or micro influencers to promote your product all at once. And doing this all at once ensures that you're reaching different subgroups of your target audience. So for example, I want you to think about it like this. HelloFresh does a campaign on YouTube mostly I want to say like 3 to 6 months. Let's say every 3 months they do this. Every 3 months they do campaigns with influencers across all different types of industries, right? So let's say they pick an influencer in the lifestyle niche, they pick an influencer in the fitness niche, and they pick an influencer in the gaming niche, right? I love the lifestyle content, right? So I'm watching the lifestyle influencer and I see her using HelloFresh. So I'm like, got a discount code. I can get, what is it, like 9 meals for free or something. My friend likes the gaming influencer, so she's watching her and she's like, I can get HelloFresh, a discount code. And then you like the fitness influencer, so you're watching the fitness influencer, you're like, I can get HelloFresh for a discount. Do you see what they did? They spread a wide net. They didn't just send it to one influencer, the lifestyle influencer or the fitness or the gaming. No, they sent it to all three to set a wide net to capture as many good warm leads as they could for their product. And that's something that I highly suggest and recommend that you do if you're just looking for influencers to promote your product. Don't just use one influencer. Your odds are way better if you use more. And so that was 3 ways that you can use influencers for your next product launch. And in next week's video, I'll be going over some other different types of campaigns that you can use influencers for your brand. But for now, I hope this helped you think outside the box and just see that you can use influencers in a lot of ways, or influencer marketing in a lot of ways for your brand. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day.